into yet another, hopefully new, hopefully different conversation about that quality that should connect you and I to connect all of us on this journey called life. Also that thing called fate that I mentioned to you many, many episodes ago, that fixed fate that Mr. Tamba educated me on. It evolves and it develops in front of us, in front of you, without you having to think that you can prescribe, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and therefore that, and that will happen. Great plan, but as that famous boxer, Iron Mike Tyson, said, everything's a good plan until you get punched in the face. Then that plan, whatever, well, it was written, PowerPointed, AI graphics developed, great plan, nice and glossy. But when someone starts picking at it or attacking your frame for that message, if it's not well defined, you don't have a particularly personal investment in your definitions. If you're using Google search or what you saw on YouTube or Instagram and using that as your references, pretty sure that punch in the face is going to take you out, take you down, at least at a minimum stun you into and forward into reality. So I guess in a way, I did not give you a topic guideline for today's discussion. But I guess we're kind of talking about the frame that you go into each day with. Not your framework. We'll get into the infrastructure that is the girding, the underpinning, the structure that allows you to do knowingly and in your presence who and what you are. Now, I mean the frame that you go out there into the world with, not the clothes, not the hat, not the Ferrari or the Ford Escort or your skateboard. How do we get out into the world, into your daily encounters? You need a frame. And as a sidebar discussion, there's a book I want to throw into the mix today. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this before, but a great author. I may have done this in the earlier, first 100 presentations. The book's called Pitch Anything by Mr. Oren Klaff. That guy, that book, the audio and the actual physical book is worth not putting on your mantle. It's worth having in your car, on your desk at work, on your coffee table, in the kitchen. It's worthy, like a Bible, to review that every day. His message and his proven approach to sales, and not really sales, his approach to pitching your idea, and not over 100 or 110 PowerPoint slides. Really, it should be less than a handful of slides to get your point across in a very succinct and concise manner that is irrefutable. Not because you went for the Cliff Notes version of your great idea. No. It requires you to do that homework, that work. Yes, it is related to the introspective inner work I'm asking you to do for resilience. But even Mr. Clough in Pitch Anything is talking about just that. Don't just pull out some numbers or some fictional data or study results that you heard about on YouTube or on the breaking news on CNN. No, he's saying become well versed in what you're presenting as your frame of reference, your frame of your argument. So it becomes impenetrable and unbreakable by the external frames that are going to resist your message. They're going to counteract your message. They're going to hate your message. Yes, you'll find some out there that will support you. And in Mr. Clough's environment, in his world, who will fund your idea with millions and not billions of dollars. Because that's what he does for a living. I'm just talking to you and referencing Pitch Anything, that Bible, for something to look into and read that. Because in a highly financially tilted and focused way with Mr. Clough's stuff, my stuff isn't that deep. It's not that complicated and definitely does not withstand, physics or analytical forensics. However, what I'm giving to you is my sincere and genuine and original approach to a quality that we all have within us. This thing called resilience. I know I keep saying it over and over every day. And you may have become tired of hearing it. I understand that. And just to say this is my passion, I must do it. Yeah, that's a good way to say it, a good way to summarize it in these 500 seconds. But it is what drives me. Instead of everybody I meet, I want to find out what drives that person I'm talking to for the first time or for the 10th time. I still want to know and verify and validate if we are in sync just a bit, even for those few moments that we spend together, like today, me and you. I do want to know. And if you, again, obviously can't tell me because I'm recording and you're listening, so there's no live interaction. That's coming though, soon in the 820 Enterprise. But right now I can't get that from you. I can only give you a perspective that I'm asking you to consider and then to put into your rucksack, put into your backpack, put in your pocket, in the back of your mind. And maybe one or two of these words, 10 or 15 of these seconds today will help you on your journey. That frame that I talk about in this discussion is related to those things I keep coming back to in almost every episode. The frame built around and from your personal desire, your exercise discipline, your drive, how you define what makes you do what you do. And those three things, those 3 Ds, should go into outlining, if nothing else, the beauty that is unique to you. And then all that essentially is the frame I'm asking you to take outside as your presence. Would you please do that for me today? Just give it a shot. If it works, please tell me. Drop me an email, drop me a note. If it doesn't work, same thing. Drop me an email and a note and say, hey, you're full of crap, man. But if it works, you don't need to tell me that. But tell yourself that. If you can, tell one other person today on your journey. Stay present. Stay current. No matter where you are in this world, please remember, it is always